Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jonathan. I've been a type 1 diabetic for 3 years. If you're new to my channel, thank you very much. And if you're a returning viewer, I hope you like what we're doing. So, the title of the video, one more day to pump fitting. So it's now Sunday. It's Sunday lunchtime. Not had anything to eat, feel a bit queasy. Bit excited really. I don't know what to think, but trying to keep myself busy. Been doing a lot of gardening, a lot of cooking. Grow a few vegetables in the garden. The garden's not that big, but it's big enough to grow a few vegetables. So yeah, feeding the family. Obviously, with having a pump comes a lot of equipment, so my father-in-law's helped me. I'm no DIYer, I can't DIY, but my father-in-law's helped me put up some shelves in the house ready for all the equipment, so that's cool. I've been to the pharmacy and picked up this bottle of liquid gold. This is what keeps me alive. If I can get in it. Now all diabetics on a pump will know what this is, but this is my bottle of insulin. This bottle of liquid gold. Big shout up to all my fellow diabetics in the US. It's extortionately priced in the US. I can't give you a price because there's quite a few different variations out there, but quite a few $100s, American dollars per bottle. So we're very, very, very lucky to get this on the NHS. So I've been and picked that up. So that's my liquid gold from the pump. I've been and bought a notebook. There's obviously going to be lots of different things to learn on a pump, different ways of doing things, different ways of administering, different ways of correcting, obviously because it's through the pump. I guess the calculations are the same, but the process is going to be a bit different. So, and some of these questions that I've written down in the book are looks like I'm going to read your story, isn't it? Some of these questions that I've written down are probably really stupid, but they're questions that I bet that I'd ask, or I'd want to ask, while I was at my appointment. I mean, some of the things, which are the best sites for cannulas? What do I do if I go high and my BG won't come down? I've been doing it on MDI, for multiple daily injections for 3 years, so I know that. But is it any different for a pump? And some of you guys that are wearing pumps now will think, oh, I was in that situation, and probably have a bit of a chuckle. Can I change my own settings if BG not in, if my blood glucose is not in range? How do I treat for rice? Can't do it on MDI, I don't eat it anymore. It's just too difficult. Where do I get my supplies from? Does the T-Slim, which is the pump I'm having, the Tandem T-Slim, and I'll pop the links in the description box below, does the Tandem T-Slim have a correction factor in the bolus calculator? Because obviously inevitably I'm going to have to do some corrections, because at the moment my corrections are done at meal time and it's worked out with the meter I use now. So whether I have to work out my own corrections at a ratio of 1 to 3. So 1 unit of insulin will bring me down by 3 grams of carbs. Sorry, 3 units. 1 unit of insulin will bring me down 3 blood glucose points in millimoles per litre. One thing that I've written down here is I've got two lads. and one thing lads like to do is play rough, whether that's in the garden, in the house, and my little lad likes to play fine, and he hurts sometimes, and it hurts. But can I disconnect when he wants to play fine, or do I just have to say no? Are there any different rules for when you're having to guess your carbs? If you go out and you want to slice a cake or a scone, or I don't know, something that's not got a carb value on it, and you have to guess, is there any different rules that you have to follow when you're on a pump, when you're guessing? I guess not, but these are the silly things that's going through my head. How am I feeling? I don't know really, it's quite surreal. I know I'm really, really lucky to have been given this opportunity to have a bump. I'm excited, obviously. It's almost the end of an era with the multiple daily injections. It's like I'm losing them. It's like I'm losing something I love, even though they've not agreed with me. And I've got a lot of lipodystrophy, which are the fatty lumps under the skin. So there's a few reasons why I don't want to be injected anymore, but you get used to it. I'm excited for what it can bring my life, because at work, when it's break time, somebody might bring out a bit of cake or some sweets, and I've always said no, because it's just too difficult to get your things out, work out the carbs, how many you're having. I have to go into the staff room doing the injections, so I've always said no. So it'll be nice now if somebody brings out a bit of cake. I've got an app on my phone that gives suggestions of carbs, values of different types of products, which is Carbs and Kales, which is a really great app. If you're new to diabetes, you ought to get that app. I did pay for it. It wasn't a lot of money. In UK sterling, I think it was about £3 or £4, so it wasn't a lot, but it's a really good indication if you're out and about and you want to know the carb value of something. And what I like about it is it gives you, it's a pictorial as well, so it will show you different plate sizes, so you can roughly work out what carbs you're having. So I've got that to keep me going. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it at work. Hopefully it'll give me a little bit more freedom, and not have to think about diabetes every single minute of every single day. It's going to be hard work for the first couple of months, I know that, but once we get the settings right, it's going to be groovy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, really looking forward to it, can't wait. I've just found out this week that my new diabetes specialist nurse that is looking after me at the pump clinic actually sits on the pump panel. So that's going to be cool, isn't it? So yes, so that's where we're at the moment. I shall do a video on the day of my pump fitting, and then I'll put that all together, and we'll do a day in the life, or an afternoon in the life, because my appointment's not till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll post some updates on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is the Diabetic Gardener, so have a search and like me on Instagram. I've got over 200 followers in just over a week and a half, so that's amazing. So thank you guys, appreciate that. You're obviously enjoying following my journey, and if it helps just one person with their journey. The thing I do chuckle at is, because I was exactly the same, I saw a comment on social media the other day about a person that had just been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and he put a picture on of some cake, diabetic cake, and he was enjoying cake. I was exactly the same. I went out and bought diabetic sweets, I tried to get my wife to make a diabetic cake. I'll show you some of my wife's cakes. She's a baker. It's not good, especially for the old waistline. I was exactly the same. I was frightened to eat. I was frightened to go no sugar. But I want you to understand, and long-term diabetics, and I'm only just 3 years in, but you don't need to bother with diabetic cakes. Yes, if you like them, that's brilliant, but do be aware that a lot of diabetic products do contain more carbs than the ordinary version. So if you've got a banana loaf and then you've got a diabetic banana loaf, it'll potentially have more carbs in it than the ordinary one. And same for sweets. I went for diabetic sweets or sugar-free sweets or candy, I was eating loads of them because I used to eat a lot of sweets before I was diagnosed. Couldn't understand why my sugars were so high. Even though they've got no sugar in, they've still got carbohydrate in, and as we all know, the carbohydrate turns into sugar. So you can eat what you want, you can eat when you want, just as long as you work out the carbs and dose your insulin. So me personally, there's no such thing as a diabetic cake. Just have an ordinary cake. Give yourself the insulin. That's it, it's groovy. It's done, sorted. Enjoy the cake. So yeah, that's about it. So like I say, it's Sunday today. I've got all day tomorrow, which is gonna drag. I can tell you, these last 2 weeks since I found out I'm getting a pump have dragged. So yeah, it's rather cool. So I can't wait. Like I say, I'll post some updates. Just want to thank everybody for supporting my journey on the way to pump. You all know who you are, all my friends, all the guys at clinic, and yeah, we'll carry on this journey together. Like I say, hope you like what we're doing. I'll continue to do these videos. Drop some comments in that comments box, drop us a like, and if you like what I'm doing, please give us a subscribe and hit that bell icon. I'll speak to you soon. The sun's come out in Nottinghamshire, it's beautiful. Take care, stay safe.